Welcome back to Tip Tuesday. My name is still Tim, and today what we're going to do is we are going to work on your saddle height and placement fore aft on your seat post. A very basic way to ensure that your seat is the proper height is while the bike is at least close to level ground, while you're standing next to it, the top of the saddle should be just below the top of your hip bone. This saddle is just barely too tall for me. How to change that is you're undoing your quick release, which allows the seat post to move. Get it to your desired height. Tighten that quick release back down. If you find that the seat post is moving without your releasing that quick release, go ahead and make sure that your flip lever is all the way open. Tighten the adjusting nut on this side. Tighten down. Chances are, if you've got your front wheel installed correctly and it's not wobbly or anything like that, your quick release skewer is tight enough. Apply that same logic to your quick release skewer on your seat post. After you've gotten the height set, now it is time to change either the angle of the saddle or the fore aft position. To do that, all you'll need is a 6mm hex. Loosen the bolt underneath the post. I don't know, you can slide the seat forward if you need to shrink the cockpit up a little bit. If you feel like you're reaching too far to get to the handlebars, slide your saddle forward. That's going to bring everything forward and bring the bars closer to you. If you feel like you're cramped in the cockpit, like your shoulders are always engaged while you're riding, slide that saddle back, and what that's going to do is bring your positioning back, and it should be able to relax both your shoulders and your wrists at the same time. Angle, if you want to play with that, no problem. Go a little nose up, go a little nose down, depending on what's comfortable for you. Typically, when you get your bike assembled from the factory, everything is in a very neutral setup. The saddle rails sit centered on the post, and the saddle body itself is level. Ideally, to not change the angle of your hips too much, you want to keep the saddle level regardless of how much fore or aft that saddle is set up on that post. But everything is customizable to a certain degree, and this is how to do it. If you need recommendations on how your hips are interacting with the saddle in relation to your pedal stroke, we can get you down the right path, but your overall comfort probably should come from a professional bike fitter. So we would at least want to give you all the tools that you need in order to get as comfortable as you might be able to. But when it comes to those next steps and the further steps, depending on how much you're riding, how much time you end up spending on the bike, we always recommend going to a professional bike fitter. Thanks for tuning in to another Tip Tuesday. Again, if you've got any other questions for us, you can give us a call at 888-884-4346, as well as getting us an email at support@gen3ride.com, or you can hop on chat. We'll see you next week.